Lots of good energy today. I'm so excited. Why don't you, I know you finished your book, correct?
Okay, so here's where we're at, Keira.
Okay, tell me.
I feel like, so that weekend that I was all in, and my book and I were sharing that experience for literally 3 days, solid. And I felt like it was incredibly necessary. And in my mind, I was going to be done with my book. That was it. I got home. Yep, I'm done. And then the book kept revisiting me. You're forgetting a chapter. You're forgetting a chapter. Oh, hey, by the way, you've learned more information about this particular subject. It's time for you to revisit. So I really do believe that it will absolutely be going to the editor on September 1st.
Yeah.
But the biggest question I keep coming up with is, after there's one more chapter that I've already channeled in that I know that is going to be a part of this book. Are there more? Or is it complete? Which, just helping me to kind of gain clarity and confidence, because I really believe in the creation process, and maybe you find this with other authors. Sometimes we can overanalyze the final product, because it's almost like taking a test and going back through the questions. And usually you do the best on a test when you are done and you don't go back through it, right? And yet the editor did mention, hey, if you're going to do an Audible version, it's probably the best idea for you to read it aloud, which has been incredibly helpful. However, what it is doing is having me rehash it over and over and overanalyze and go through it again. And so that's really where what would be beneficial for me is to really get clarity of, when is this project completed? I've got the last chapter that I'm going to be putting in this weekend, but other than that, where are we at?
Cool. Okay, that helps me. That helps me see where you're at. So first of all, congrats, right? Like, congrats that like you've brought this through in a few short months, right? Like, really have brought this to life from nothing to here we are right here, right now. So it's always good to like witness, like, okay, you joined the mastermind April, May, you began writing, it's now August, the book is complete, in the sense that like it's here, right? There may be some tweaks, some things that we shift around, but like, most people, it takes them years. It takes them years to get to where you got in a few months. So let's witness that, because when we witness it, it opens up our bodies. Like, because when we are high achievers, I'm a high achiever, you're a high achiever, these spaces, we're always like moving, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like, there's never a breath, and there's never a witness to how far we've climbed.
Okay, thank you. And I honor that. And I do see where I've come. And I'm really, really proud of the fact that I was courageous enough to move forward with this. And really, this book has been calling me for about 4 years. And in working with you, it took it from being just a thought that I kept pushing aside to here we are. And so, we started working with each other really the beginning of May.
I think it was
and
May.
Here we are in August, and it's pretty much done.
Yeah. And at the same time, you made this beautiful video that's going to hit the world on 9/11.
Yeah.
And you've got courses that are coming out. So like really honoring, like, you wrote a book and you have a video professionally made. You brought in all these people. You spent all this time creating the content for this video that's going to go out and change the world. You've got courses coming through. Like, whoo, girlfriend. It's like been like 4 months, right? Like, it's so fast. So like, there's like this witness of who you are, of what you've brought through in such a short amount of time. So what we'll do is we'll drop in, we'll do the sacred creative process, and then we'll just let your book come in and just talk with us, okay?
Okay.
So let's take a nice deep breath in. All the way to the lower belly, waking up the sacral chakra, the seed of creation, the place in which our creations are birthed. Just opening up the heart space. And then what I want you to do is visualize this light coming through the back of your head. The back of the head is a sub chakra. It's where the noise, the chatter, the clutter lives. We're going to clear that out right now. We're going to just clear it out. All the way down, all the way down. Okay, that feels good. Okay, so now get some oil. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of rosemary. What? I have to go buy some rosemary today. Oh, all right. Take a nice deep breath in. Waking up our spiritual selves, letting our minds take a back seat, move in your body, get some energy in the rib cage and the heart space. All right, we're going to breathe in this light from the top of our heads. We're going to clear our system out. So I want you to visualize this divine light coming in. Breathe it in. So we breathe it out. It's going to clear out the system. Clear out the body. Clear out the body all the way down through the soles of your feet into the earth. Then we're going to breathe in the light again. And they're going to wake up our gifts, our gifts of seeing, our gifts of hearing, our gifts of feeling, knowing, and experiencing all of our divine gifts. We're going to wake them all the way up in and through the divine light, that they'll be present here to be with us. This final breath, breathing it in. We're going to let this go all the way through our body, coating the nervous system. That's what I'm seeing today. So we're just going to coat the nervous system with this honey nectar love. And then it's going to move out through the toes of our feet, up and around our body, sealing it up at our toes to be a protector, to infuse and insulate us with light. So now we're going to call in our angels, our guides, those who are here to support you, this book, the video, the event, the messages. We're just going to call them all the way in and through the divine light to come and be with us, to help us hear your book, see your book. And also it's like all the things, like help us see all the things with ease, with grace, with clarity, with power. There's another word there. What is it? With magic. There we go. All right, we're going to call them all in. Then we're going to ask that light will touch our ears, that we will spiritually hear what needs to be heard, that light will touch our third eyes, we'll have access to all of our spiritual gifts. The light will cleanse our lips, that we speak only what needs to be spoken. So deep breath in. All right, how do you feel? You feel good?
Good, good.
Yeah.
I needed the clutter from that back space to be cleared. So thank you for helping me with.
Yeah, and that's a place I clear out often. So whenever I get real heady, I just pour light through the back of my head and clear out the noise, clear out the clutter, and it just cleans it all up. Yeah, it's a really quick space. So let's call your book in. No, it's not your book right now. Hold on. Okay. Okay, come with me in your heart. I'm having a hard time hearing it. So yeah, it's the movie. We got to bring it through. We got to bring through like what's coming through, like your message that's coming out, and the event, the red carpet event. So why don't we just bring that here first? Okay. So let's see. So we're going to invite, what do we want to call it? It's not like the movie. Like, what is this called? What do we call this?
So it's the Time to Heal movie.
Okay, that works. Okay.
So Time to Heal.
We're going to bring in Time to Heal. This powerful movement. It's a powerful movement that's being shown in a visual audio presentation of a movie that you created. So we're going to call that right here, right now. And we're just going to ask, what does it need us to hear? Thank you for being here with us in this beautiful sacred book channeling session. And if you felt the stir in your heart that it is time for you to write your book, then I am so excited to tell you that I am going to give you my sacred creative process that allows authors to channel their books. Just click the link below in the description and you will have immediate access to learning the tools on how you will channel your book. Okay, so it's showing me something about you being grounded. Like Really grounded. Why do you laugh? What's the...
Because literally, since I got my hands on the video, and oh my gosh, you know, talk about an exciting, it's like it was Christmas on the 22nd, where I saw the video for the very first time in its full creation. Oh, it's better than I ever anticipated. It's only 7 minutes long, but it is powerful. And I can say that because, yeah, I was the channel. Yes, it was my story, but it was way bigger than me. And so to see that this came to creation, it's just like this absolute feeling of wonder and awe and the miracle that happened around that. But ever since I've seen it, I haven't been sleeping well. It's just like my nervous system is on overload. And so I just laugh that you're like, it's saying ground yourself, sis, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I am seeing, remember that movie Up, that kids movie? Like I'm seeing you and all the balloons. And like, whoa! Oh, there she goes. There she goes.
There I am. Yeah. There I am. Yeah. Going to the falls.
Yeah. So it's the movie is saying you've got to ground yourself, root into the earth so that it can land. That's what it's saying. It's like you being grounded allows the movie to land into the earth, like land into people's bodies. Okay. All right. So imagine so this is what I'm hearing. Because you were the vessel that brought it through, you are the conduit for this work. So however you're feeling, that's how the movie lands in the world.
Okay. And it's important, really, this movie is about those that have been through sexual trauma and moving them from Me Too awareness to time to heal. Let's do this, sis. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's create change in your life. Let's allow you to have all the pleasure and the joy and the goodness in your life, but this trauma is blocking you from receiving it. It is literally a shield between you and your heart. And you may not actually understand and notice that this is what is happening because you're so busy that you just think that this is life. But most individuals that have experienced trauma are in a place of fight and flight in some area. A lot of us are flight. We're always, always, always busy, right? Yeah. Always, so that we don't feel what it is that our bodies want to feel. Or we are in fawn. How many of us completely are helicopter moms, you know, at home, and we're constantly trying to please and show up and do everything for everyone else. So those are trauma. Those are trauma responses. Yeah. And it is not allowing us to have that full joy, that full capacity of life within us here. And most of us, our nervous systems are completely overloaded. So this movie is to help them ground. So I need to feel grounded. Yeah. We need to help these dear sisters feel safe, to feel back in their body, grounded, and then also to help their nervous systems to get back into balance, get out of that sympathetic that we're always there, always in, the cortisol response, and get back into the parasympathetic and feel that peace, feel that calm, feel that happiness that we're all trying to search for. And it's very hard to find it if you're running after it, you know? And so I think that it's really powerful that you're saying, I need to feel grounded. If I want that for my sisters, and it is for my sisters right now. It is because women are the change in their family. When women change and women heal, it invites the men in our life to heal. It invites our children to have a great example of what that looks like to heal, right? So I really believe that healing women will heal a broken and hurt world. And I will stand behind that statement till my dying breath. Yeah. So
I love it. That's beautiful. Amen to all of that. And this is what I'm seeing is that do you have grass? Do you have grass near you in your life?
I do in my front yard. I live in a desert. So there's not a ton of grass, but I do in my front yard.
Okay. So I'm just going to get weird because it's your front yard. That's okay. All right. I get weird.
Okay. My neighbors already know me. They already know how weird I am.
Like I get all the time in my land. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set your timer. Oh yeah, of course, 11 minutes. That makes sense. So you're gonna set your timer for 11 minutes, and you're gonna lay heart to heart with the earth. You're gonna lay chest on the earth. All right. And if you want to listen,
my neighbors are really gonna think I'm weird, but that's okay.
I know. It's okay. My neighbors, we have only one plot of our 2 acres is grass, and it's between this like compound that we live in. We live in like a little compound of 3 houses that all have land. And it's of course, the only grass we have is between all 3 houses. And I just lay out there, heart to earth. I'm like, for sure, they're like, I don't know who this weird person is who has a tent in her backyard that I hear drumming all the time. Like, that's just weird. It's fine. So like, here's where you get to really get though, is that heart to the earth. This is something my shaman Ia taught me. Which changed my life. Arms out, heart on the earth, and I feel like the earth is holding me. Okay. And you're just going to breathe in. And I listen to music. I have some certain songs I can send you, but I think you'll find the music that you love. And you're going to feel the earth just pulling you in, and you're just going to really ground in. You're going to ground into the earth. You're going to ground into the sturdiness underneath you. Now specifically, this is coming in so loud that your nervous system leading up to this movie launching on 9/11 is crucial to the success of this work. So when you are heart to heart, 11 minutes a day, we all have 11 minutes, 11 minutes.
Oh,
while your heart is on the earth, I want you to feel like the nourishment from the roots below you coming in and like wrapping your nervous system. And it's like interesting. Like I don't crochet, but that's what I'm being shown. It's like a crochet loop. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it's like a like that, pulling your nervous system in and down, in and down. And I want you to just really give yourself that space. And I'm seeing like every day. Okay, so that feels really important. Okay, so the movie's like, got it, we're good. That feels solid. So we're just gonna wrap the Time to Heal movie presentation in love. We're gonna hand it over to God. Dadgummit, I so wish I could be at your red carpet event. I wish it was easier for me to get to St. George. Well, we'll see if I can put it up to God. Let's see if there's a solution. But I want to create the space for this red carpet event. We're going to pull in, we're going to weave magic together. Okay. So we're just going to weave some magic, which means that we're just going to call in all the people who need to be at this red carpet event. And we're going to wrap them in so much love, like literally like wrapping them in like fur coats. Like we're just in with so much love and so much magic, and that their presence at this event, as this movie is being played and aired for the first time, their presence activates transformation throughout the world. Like they are, I can't find the words, but it's like they are the seed for all that's going to be coming forth. So just breathe in, know that it's all taken care of. Like everybody's coming, everyone's going to be there. Just breathing in, breathing out. There we go. All right. So now we can bring the book in. So we're going to call in your book in and through the divine light to come and sit between my heart and your heart. And we're going to invite your book to show us, what does it need to share as you are in the completion form of writing or receiving this book? What does this book need to say for you? Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's so funny because I don't think this is at all you, but this is the image that I'm seeing. Like when little kids go to touch a cookie and they're like, no, put your hand, no, you don't get that right up. No, right? It's like the book is like, stop.
Stop touching me.
Stop.
You need to send me to the editor. Stop.
It's like tapping, like, go, no, it's fine, right? So the energy is like, trust, Okay. The deep, deep trust. Now, I know the editor asked you to read through it. So this is the way that this is the way I do everything, right? Like oracle cards, I don't know, holy text reading, anything that's just gonna bring light into my life. Like I don't read it start to finish. I always ask that God will guide me. All right, show me what needs to be changed. Show me what needs to be read. Take that same vibration here as you're reading through the Audible. Okay, God, show me. Show me what needs to be, if something needs to be changed, show me. Okay. If something needs to be added, show me. Otherwise, like let it just move through you.
Okay.
Okay? Because right now you're looking at it through a judgmental, like critical viewpoint. And that's never going to land well.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead, it's almost like the same thing that we worked on in the mastermind on Monday. Was it? I don't know.
Yeah. Monday.
All my days just kind of melt together. I don't know if it was on Monday or if we were talking on the DMs or whatever it was. But there was like this powerful feeling of like, you getting support with God. Like, okay, God, you show me who needs to help me. Right. You bring in the people. Like you, right? Like it's the same energy with the book.
Okay.
What are you hearing?
You know what? It's exactly what I needed to hear, because it is when I do, like I printed my book, it was really helpful because it got me the chapters in order. To the best of my ability. Yeah. The editor may say, oh, it just reads better if it goes this way, and I'll tune in and decide at that point. But I as I'm reading it, I'm like, this is just a time waster. You know how you feel constricted, you feel like lethargic, you feel like there's no energy. And typically when you feel that, it's really not what you're supposed to be doing. When you're feeling expansive and open and excited and vibrant, that's usually when you're on the right track.
Yep.
And so I love that you're just reassuring me what I already knew.
Yeah.
I just was kind of getting in my head. We all do that, right? Even if we're proficient at learning to listen to our heart, our humanness will pull us back into that brain space. Yeah. And we overanalyze. Yeah. And we start thinking here instead of here. Mm-hmm. And all great creations are here. Yeah. Here is when we think we can push or control, and creation doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. No. So I'm going to drop back into my heart and do exactly what you said. Yeah. And that will make it so much more efficient, because then I don't have to go through the entire manuscript. Yeah. I can simply say, okay, God, take me where I need to go. Yeah. Help me make it in the best possible fashion so that the individuals that are reading it get whatever they are supposed to be getting, right? Like reach the masses, mm-hmm. however it's supposed to. And I get to be out of the way, yeah. right? Yeah. So, and trust. I'm learning a lot of trust right now, a lot of trust, which is a beautiful practice for me to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be so much easier, right? Like, I'm not going to lie. I just submitted my manuscript to our editor and I never read through it. Just like how I roll. Like, this is what it is. This is what it is, right? Like when we really get that we're content creators, mm-hmm. and this isn't your only book. Yeah. There's an energy of like, God had me create this. Like, this is what it is. I'm sending it out. You smooth it over, editor. Smooth it over. Let's get this into the world, right? Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that's the right way to do things, but it is the only way that I don't get tripped up.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that headspace, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, this came from my heart. This is it. Clean it up however it needs to be cleaned up, but like, this is it. So going in and saying, God, what parts need to be cleaned up? Like since I've sent it to her, I've already seen 3 things that have to be deleted from the book and that have to just be redone. So I'm like, hey, pause, editor, pause, Mindy. Here we go. I'm going to go in. I'm going to fix these pieces. So it's almost like me giving it allowed for the things to show up. Like, oh, this needs to be changed. This needs to be changed. And then I didn't have to read through the whole thing. I just got to be shown what things need to be changed.
Yeah.
It will happen for you, right? Like this is the vibration we play in. So
Awesome.
I'm also seeing, I would just love for you to take a bachata class. You think there's some bachata in your town of St. George?
What is it?
It's called bachata. I don't even know what I'm saying.
I thought you said horchata. I'm like, so I drink horchata?
Yeah, you can have some horchata. That sounds good. Bachata. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but I started salsa dancing, and one of the types of the dances he teaches me is bachata, and it's extremely rooted and really like, it actually is really sensual and really like deep, kind of like in your body.
Ooh,
so
that sounds
like if there's something that we could do that's going to just like really get you in your body and grounded, I feel like that would be a really powerful form. And it's also just like,
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'll text you the name. I think that would be really joyful for you. So
okay,
that feels good. Okay, so we're just going to ask you as we are closing up, is there anything else that your book wants to show us? Let's see. Okay, so there's like some sort of ceremony. This is beautiful. So there's something about the river and some rose petals and your drum.
Okay.
Those are the those are the ingredients, okay? So you'll be guided on how to do it, but there's something about when you have completed the book and you've sent it off to the editor, I want you to go down to the river with your drum with some, it doesn't have to be roses, just some sort of petals. And there needs to be a completion ceremony, like a completion of like, I've birthed this beautiful book. I've birthed this beautiful movie. Right? Because like September 1st, it's so close to when the movie is going to go live. The book's going off. There gets to be a ceremony of completion for your witness of yourself.
Okay. No, that sounds good. That sounds beautiful.
Yeah, that feels right. Okay.
Good.
So let's wrap your book in so much magic, thanking it for being here with us. Wait, hold on. There's one more message. Hold on. It's like, wait. Okay, let's hear it. Let's see. Okay, so your book just wants you to, let's just announce the date it's going live and the title of it.
Sure. Okay. It is going live on 11/11/22. Are you guys seeing a pattern here? My video is being launched live on 9/11 at 11/11. And in fact, if any of you watching this want to be a part of that initial launch and you'd like to see the movie before everybody else does, just message me. I'm just at Wendy.Bunnell. So I would be more than happy to do that. I just have to have a commitment that you're not going to share it until 9/11.
Yeah.
So 11/11, and the actual book is called Truth and Dare: Daring to Live Your Truth in a Fake World.
Yeah. Feels so good. Okay, that makes, the book is like, okay, it's been heard, it's been seen. The birth date has been announced. So this is super beautiful. Okay, now we can wrap the book up in so much love. We're going to wrap you in so much love. Just one more wrap of the honey, like nectar that we pour on the nervous system. We're just going to give it all like a really nice coating your nervous system. I want you to breathe in, and we're just going to take you all the way from the crown of your head. We're going to take all the energy and we're going to move it down through your body, out through the soles of your feet. We're going to bring that energy down into the earth, rooting you into the earth, feeling deeply supported from below, and feeling as though like the stability of the earth creates a stability in your nervous system. So that's the message for you. Noticing the stability of the earth will help remind your nervous system of its own stability. That feels super strong. Okay. So take a nice breath in with me. Is there anything else that you want to share as we close this beautiful session up?
Only if you are local or wanting to travel to the St. George area, I invite you to the red carpet premiere. It is on September 8th at 7:30. And honestly, I don't even know what park it's going to be at. I'm pretty sure. So it is going to be in a park. Mm-hmm. And it is going to, I encourage everybody to dress to the nines. Like just as if you were going to the red carpet in Hollywood. I really feel like this is a public awareness campaign. You can be a part of it. You can help change lives just simply by either attending or showing up and allowing yourself to spread this message. And like I said, feel free to reach out if you want more information.
That's so beautiful. I'm so excited. So many great things. Wendy, you are a force for good in this world. It is an honor to work with you, to know you. It is an honor to be your publisher. I feel so damn lucky that I get to be your publisher. So if you loved this video, then I invite you to come over with me right here and watch a few more of my book channeling sessions. Join me as I sit with authors and we channel through books that are here to transform humanity. I think you're going to love them.